we're gonna put her in the hot seat, not playing around. All right. I appreciate you taking the interview. What is your name? And how old are you?
I'm 20. My name is Shy, and I'm a political science major with a minor in Africana Studies.
That's cool. Your name is Shy, but like you're not shy. Like
Well,
you.
my full name is Shyla. I go by Shy, but I don't really think I'm that shy.
Yeah,
I still
you.
like the nickname though. It's
Yeah.
kind of like yeah.
Yeah, you got that. I was just talking about. You got that college experience where you comfortable like talking to people and yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
for sure. It took me a long time to get here. I did have social anxiety my first like
Word.
1.5 years of college, but once you break out your circle, you start
Yeah,
talking to people, feeling more comfortable with
that's
people.
real.
It's easy. It's easy to navigate. Yeah.
That's real. That's dope. That's dope. Yeah. So the topic today that I'm talking to everybody about, and I'm gonna ask you again. It's okay. If, like
Yeah.
I today I interviewed 7 people now. Nobody like knew about it. But can I ask you, what do you know about credit and how important is it to you?
So credit to me is basically like, you have a number, it's on a scale, and that number on the scale tells banks or lenders how financially responsible you are. Like if you're paying things on time, how many lines of credit you have, like, things like that. And that kind of determines whether you get loans, like car loans, loans for a house, and all of things of that sort. So
Damn, that's correct. That's correct. That's correct. Shit, I excuse my language, but I interviewed like 60 total people like at this school, but I think you're the only one that know about it like that. How old are you? Like, how do you like? What explains your like knowledge of it?
I'm 20 now. I can't really tell you when I started learning about financial literacy, but I want to say around 16, 17. Um, I think maybe my mom introduced me to the idea of credit first, and I know she kind of had a bad like history of credit, and she was approving it at that time, so she was letting me know before I turned 18, like, hey, when you get your credit card, make sure you're paying it on time. Use like this much amount of your credit. So
That's dope.
yeah, things of that sort. And then I definitely did my own research. TikTok is very helpful
Oh,
with things
word.
like
Okay.
that. Yeah,
Man, that's dope.
yeah, and after that I kind of just took the research into my own hands, so yeah.
That's cool. That's
Yeah,
cool. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like a lot of it's sad because let me ask you this: do you feel like grade school, like K through 12, prepare us for stuff like that?
definitely not. I think that K through 12 kind of just emphasizes the academic portion, but they don't focus too much on life skills. I
Word.
think when I started college, that's when I kind of had to learn about those things. But I kind of felt behind, like, because
Yeah.
yeah, I know math and science,
Yeah.
English and history, but I need to know about credit. I need to know how
Yeah.
to save. I
Yeah.
need to know, budgeting, goals,
That's
even like
real.
navigating friendships and relationships. Like those aren't
Yeah.
really things that grade school teames you. That's
Yeah, that's
important to our
real.
life. Yeah.
That's real. Yeah, yeah. If I were to ask you in a 0 to 10, I'm gonna just name like some subjects, and just say like how important you feel it is. Damn, I'm coming off the screen. Say
It's
how
okay.
important it is in life for you right now. You
Okay.
know, and these topics sometimes taught in school. Like for example, first one is history. 0 to 10, how important is it for you in life?
History. Um, History. I'm gonna say like a 9.5. History is very important
Cool.
because without knowing history, you don't know why things are going on right now.
Oh, okay.
Right? Yeah.
Dope. Dope.
Like we
Yep.
can even take like the administration. If you don't know the history of the United States, the Constitution, previous presidents, laws, things of that sort, you won't really understand what's going on right now.
That's real.
Why this administration is doing what they're doing and why people are upset.
That's
Right?
dope.
Yeah.
Correct. Yeah, that's dope. Mathematics.
That's a 10.
That's a
Because
10.
we live
Dope.
in a capitalist
Yeah.
economy and society, so you need to know your math.
Dope.
Right.
Dope. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Physical activity.
That's also a 10.
A
I feel
10.
like,
Okay.
yeah, because health is wealth.
Health is
Health is
dope.
wealth. Yep.
Yep. And last one, credit.
Credit is also a 10. Because,
A
like I
10. What
said,
else?
the economy we're in,
Yeah,
the society we're in, credit means a lot. That's almost your identity on paperwork.
that's real. That's real. Do you know like you? What do you feel is like this kind of trivia question though? One person guessed it. That's why they got it right.
Okay.
Out of like 67 people. But what do you think is starting good credit score, like at least this score or more, like it's a numeric value.
Okay, just a starting good credit score.
Yeah, like typically classified as good credit.
Um, I know other people might not feel this way, but I'm gonna say around 650.
650.
Yeah.
Well, it's good you got an idea of what the numbers. Yeah, because a lot of people don't know it goes up to six. And, yeah.
Yeah, 'cause-
Man, that's dope.
Yeah, 'cause I know people think like a 600 credit score is
Yeah.
bad, but when you're starting off with credit, it's
Yeah,
it's
man,
a good
that's dope. You know,
it's
I
a
did
good
that-
credit
yeah.
score. Yeah.
Damn, how do you know? Okay. Yo,
See,
that's
that's what I
dope.
started off with, and then I'm at like 700-ish right now.
Damn, already?
Yeah, but I've only had my credit line for maybe like 6-7 months.
Yo, that's dope,
Yeah.
man. That's dope. That's dope. All right, okay. What is APR?
Okay, APR. Wait, I know this. That's like the percentage, right?
Yeah.
Can't really explain it
What
off
do
the
you
top of my head.
Try to think about it, or we talking about percentage APR. Try to think about what the acronym like is in full.
Okay, annual percentage.
There
rate.
you go, bam.
Okay,
There you
yeah.
go. Yeah.
Okay,
So
okay,
think
I
about
remember that.
so dissect it with that annual. What does annual mean?
Yearly.
Yearly, right? So percentage. Yeah. So it's kind of like the percentage you're gonna pay in a year for how much you're borrowing. So like
Right.
so like let's say you get a car and let's say 10%, right? Let's say you get a 10. Damn, I hope my numbers are right, but 10,000, right? 10% of 10,000. If you don't pay that car in full, you're gonna pay an interest.
Right, of 1,000.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yep. Man, that's cool. You mentioned what is it that you're a part of here? Like you want to explain that? Like
Yeah.
yeah.
So I'm pretty involved on campus, not like too much, but I'm president of the Black Pre-Law Association here. Getting Black pre-law students together, having them talk to different law schools, and not
That's
only that,
dope.
but like masters in public policy programs and things of that
Man, that's
sort. I talk to people. I can't really talk about my little secret identity, but
Yeah.
yeah. But
Wait, hold up. You a Fed or no? You something like that?
no.
Yeah.
But I just talk to
Hold
people,
up.
make sure they're involved.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
dope. Yeah, that's dope. That's dope.
I'm watching everybody, making sure y'all
Yeah.
involved on campus.
Yo, that's dope. So black pre-law.
Yes.
Man, keep in touch. Like if I get it, I try to be cool, but if I get into some stuff, I might need a lawyer like in the future. So
Okay.
keep in touch.
Well,
Remember-
even though I'm
Remember when the school didn't talk about credit, I did this interview. You feel me?
I'm remember you, but even though I'm pre-law, I don't want to be a lawyer. I actually want to work
Yeah.
in government. That's two different things.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, you still. I mean, that I might need that too, but you
Yeah, you might
still
need-
gonna know
yeah.
the people. You
Yeah,
still
you might need
gonna
a
know.
councilwoman.
Yeah,
and not a
1,000.
lawyer. Yeah.
Keep in touch. Yeah, for sure, man. I appreciate that. Yeah. So you're 20, and yeah, that's your.
Yep.
What is your specific major again?
I study political science and I minor in Africana studies.
Oh, dope.
Yeah, so my whole thing is addressing, systemic racism. That's what introduced me to law and politics, and that's still my passion now, serving my community. And hey, see, that's my friend right there. But
Tell her she gonna be my lawyer if that. No, playing that.
hello, but trying to address the issues that impact Black people. Systemic racism is a real thing. Mass incarceration is a real thing. In Los Angeles, the highest homeless population is amongst Black men. I don't think people know that, but those are real systemic issues that we need to address.
Man, that's dope. I did not. I know y'all got somewhere y'all gotta be. But like, what do you think is the reasoning for a lot of our people getting? You said you talked about incarceration, right?
Yeah, mass
What do you-
incarceration.
What do you feel? Because I was going to save this for like different interviews, like for
Right.
different days. But do you feel music play a part in that?
I think that the media wants us to believe that music plays a part of that, right? Because I know there's a lot of arguments online that state the music that we listen to influences the youth today and why they do the things that they do, and that's a part of the reason. But more so, it's been historic, right? Because when Ronald Reagan was president, they were criminalizing Black people off drugs. That doesn't necessarily have to do with music, because the government planted that. And when a Black man had the crack rocks, he got sentenced to his life, while the white man who had powder I said
Oh,
this to
okay.
only a few
That's
years,
real.
right?
Okay,
But
yeah.
that doesn't have anything to do with music.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah,
Per se,
that
you
makes
know,
sense.
but
Yeah,
I
that-
think they try to
yeah.
portray that like, oh, the music that they listen to influences
Yeah.
them. But I listen to Young Thug and all of that, but I'm still here. I'm still getting my
You
education.
right though, but I feel to a small degree music. Not
It do.
I feel to because everybody don't know how to listen to something and not
And kind of filter it, right? Yeah.
Because they gonna copy what they hear and they gonna believe it, you know. But you're right though. I like you. Cool
Yeah.
mind, cool mind. Yeah. But yo, I appreciate you you taking the interview. You want to like shout anything out?
For sure. So I want you guys to support my small business, ShilohMay.co on Instagram. I crochet, and then my friend is over there. She's not in the interview right now, but her business is Sugar Rush Hour. We're both here at Dominguez, and she sells baked treats. I sell hats, crochet hats, so y'all better mess with us.
Yeah, support the business, man. It's important. It's important, especially being like young entrepreneurs, because you know having a job is cool, but especially when people are in college, they need that time to study and everything. So when people have their own business, it's very convenient, and it seemed like y'all would take y'all quality, like what y'all produce.
Yeah.
Well, so I'm pretty sure her business. I'm pretty sure her what she bakes is good. So yeah,
It is.
everybody support it.
Everybody
follow
support.
what she said, and yeah, I appreciate you taking the interview.
All right, thank
for sure.
you.
Yeah, for sure. All right, appreciate it.
Of course.